Hello everyone, my name is Benjimon and welcome to a brand new series that I am starting on this channel. I will be ranking the studio albums of my favorite bands of all time, mostly through rock and heavy metal as those are my favorite genres. However, today I will be ranking the studio albums of the legendary Swedish pop group ABBA. The band members, Agneta Fältskog, Benny Andersson, Björn Ulvaeus, and Anni-Frid Lyngstad are all they are the four that started this band. Their first names are the initials that form the word ABBA. That's how they got their name. That's really cool how they did that. They have 8 studio albums in total. They are all fantastic, and not a bad album. Super consistent discography, and in my opinion, ABBA never had a bad song. That's real. I have not found another band that has not had a bad song. That is gonna probably not happen again, but I love every single song of theirs. Some are a little weaker than others, but to say that they're bad, not at all. And goes the same with the, albums. And that not a single bad album, just, some have to fall to the bottom, as we are literally ranking all 8 studio albums of ABBA. I have the t-shirt, by the way. This is a really cool t-shirt. If you guys can see it there. So, with that being said, I will rank the studio albums, and I will basically show the vinyl as I'm ranking them, and then I will show you guys my CD collection and everything at the end. So, starting off the ranking, at number 8, I have Waterloo. Great album. Some of my favorite songs are Waterloo. Definitely Waterloo. My Mama Said is a really good one, and Honey Honey. It's really hard, going through this. I really wanted to list more than this, but I'm only going to give about 3 on these, on some of these albums here. Towards the top, it'll be a lot harder just to list 3, so I probably will. There will be more that I'll list, but those are the 3 best songs on the album in my opinion, probably, and it's a great album. Here's the back there with the track listing and everything. I don't think there was a sleeve in here. Yeah, there wasn't a sleeve in here, but yeah, ABBA's Waterloo is at number 8. Number 7, I have their debut album. Waterloo was their second album in 1974. In 1973, Ring Ring, their debut album. Good album. Not saying it's bad. And sorry about the mic bump. I don't know if y'all could see that very well. Actually, this is the only one I bought online, I believe. No, there were a couple I bought online, but most of these I bought at a record store. The best songs on here, Ring Ring, definitely. And I like the Swedish version a lot. But let's see. Man, People Need Love. Love Isn't Easy, but it sure is hard enough. And Disillusion. Those are the best songs on here, probably. But yeah, great album, great start to their career. Had to come in at number 7 for me, though. Next up, and this is probably the hardest one for me, at this point. But, at the same time, I have to do it. I have to put something here at number 6, and it is the album. I love this album. Do not get me wrong. But to say that, but it was really hard trying to figure out which one goes at the bottom, or it goes at number 5 and number 6. This one was really hard to decide upon, the number 5 and number 6 spots. Sorry I went on that little ramble there, but this one came in at number 6. So Eagle, Take a Chance on Me, and probably The Name of the Game are my favorites on here. There's a lot of great songs. It's kind of hard to decide, but I don't know. I love this album. It's really cool. Is there a... Yeah, there's a sleeve in here that I want to show y'all. So the lyrics, and there's the band, and the lyrics to all their songs, or to all of these were in here. They didn't have those sleeves with these two out, with Waterloo and Ring Ring, for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see, is to go in like this? Which way? That way. Okay. Yeah. So number 6 is the album. At number 5, I have the self-titled debut album. Let's see when. I forgot to mention. I keep forgetting to mention when these albums were written. The album was 1977. This is 1975 self-titled debut, or no, self-titled third album. ABBA. Great album. This one was hard, but I what sold me is Mamma Mia, Hey Hey Ellen, and SOS. Those are my favorite songs on the album without question. But I love Tropical Loveland and Man in the Middle. And Intermezzo number 1 was actually an interesting song because I don't know why it says featuring Benny Anderson. Are there 2 Benny Andersons? Like, was he not a member of the band at the time? I don't get it. Maybe it was that he was doing the big, this was a whole, instrumental, heavily, mostly, heavy piano and all that in here. Really great. Yeah, this one had to come at number 5 for me. There's so many great songs. So, ABBA, number 5. Number 4, and this is hard for me to rank these albums because it's like kind of picking your favorite child, I guess. But number 4, I have The Visitors. I think this one would have been higher at a certain point in time. This one probably would have been at least at number 3. But was there actually? Did I show the? Let's see. Was there a sleeve in this? No. Okay. Not a lyric sleeve or anything like that. Let's see. There is in this one though. In The Visitors. Let's see. These are this is side A lyrics. Kind of really hard to see it. Yeah. Okay. So those are the lyrics to all the songs on this album. Really cool. This one probably had the best album cover, in my opinion, of any of theirs. This is their last album, 1981, unfortunately. I love this album a lot, but, yeah. Again, this one has to fall at number 4, which is this album is so good. That's how consistent their discography was. If I'm saying, listing so many of these tracks off, like half the album, and being at number 4. The Visitors, Head Over Heels, and When All Is Said and Done, and Soldiers. Like the entire side A is really cool, and then One of Us are definitely the best songs on here. But I really like I Let the Music Speak. It's a unique song that ABBA did. And it was, I don't know, it just sounded really good. It's the start to the B-side. 2 for the price. Oh, man, I forgot 2 for the Price of 1. That's a really good song. So I guess Slipping Through My Fingers and Like an Angel Passing Through My Room are just 2 of the songs I wouldn't list as my favorites. But yeah, number 4, and it's literally down here. But, that was number 4. Number 3, I have Arrival. I mean, okay, when was this? 1976. Man. I don't remember if I was saying, ABBA's self-titled album was in 1975. I don't remember if I was saying 1974 or not, but Arrival was released in 1976. And, killer freaking album. If you have, literally, this has my favorite ABBA song on it of all time. Money, Money, Money. That is my favorite ABBA song. Mamma Mia comes close, but Money, Money, Money is my favorite of theirs. And then, of course, Dancing Queen. How can you not like Dancing Queen? Knowing Me, Knowing You also are the top 3 on this album. I'd say probably Money, 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 Knowing Me, Knowing You, and then Dancing Queen. Dancing Queen, I don't know, that one's one of those songs that, probably most people would put it number 1, but I don't, which is, I love that song to death, but I think it's just because I heard it so many times, or I just think there are better ABBA songs out there, one of the 2. But, Tiger's a great song. Arrival's it was a nice instrumental to end the album, but Why Did It Have to Be Me is a killer song, and When I Kissed the Teacher is great. Love this album. Love that album. See, there's a sleeve in here that has like lyrics. Yeah, there's a special sleeve in here. So here's the that, and then the lyrics. You really can't see the lyrics in the light. Sorry about that, guys. But you know, killer stuff on this album. I love this band so much. Like, you're getting great memories from it. So number 3 here. Number 2. And this one was number 1 for a time, but can't put it at number 1. Voulez-Vous. Love this album. Love this album. I like the artwork. I like the blue. Now let's see the inner sleeve. This one was 1970. Was it 9? Yeah, 1979 was when this was released. You know, here's the. Oh, there are lyrics on both sides. Okay, sort of say. Yeah, those are the lyrics on both sides. But my goodness, this album, freaking insane. I'm gonna list probably most of it off again, but As Good as New, great opening song. Voulez-Vous, of course. I like I Have a Dream, but man, I do like that song actually a lot. Angel Eyes, The King Has Lost His Crown. If It Wasn't for the Nights, Chiquitita, Lovers Live a Little Longer, and Kisses of Fire. The only song I did not list was Does Your Mother Know, which I love that song. Yeah, but I'd say that one and I Have a Dream are my least favorites on the album. But which is weird, probably, that those two are on the greatest hits and I'd put them lower. But I don't know, just this whole album. I like those songs, don't get me wrong. I just, think the others are better. Voulez-Vous at number 2, that's a top 2 album right there. That is a number 2 album because number 1 is 1980's Super Trooper. This was the first vinyl record that I ever bought. And this is it right here. I love this album. I'm going to list off every single track from side A and B. Super Trooper starts it off. That's incredible. Right there, The Winner Takes It All. Beautiful song. I didn't usually get into that song very much, but I love it to death. On and On's great. Andante, Me and I. And then on the B side, Happy New Year. That was the first song I actually played on vinyl. Played the B side. Our Last Summer. Oh my gosh, I love that song. The Piper. Great. Lay All Your Love on Me. And The Way Old Friends Do, which was live in Wembley. Let's see, live at Wembley Stadium, I think that's what it was. Wait, where was it? Yeah, recorded live at the Wembley Arena. No, Wembley Arena, not the Wembley Stadium. Wembley Arena, London, November 1979. They never did a studio version of that song, but yeah, I don't know. It sounds really great live. That's the inner sleeve. Oh man, I love this band to death. Those are the studio albums of ABBA. Quick recap, if you don't remember exactly what sorry, bumped the mic. If you don't remember exactly what it was, number 8 was Waterloo. Number 7, Ring Ring. Number 6, the album. Number 5, self-titled third album, ABBA. Number 4, The Visitors. Number 3, Arrival. Number 2, Voulez-Vous. And number 1, without question, Super Trooper. Greatest band of all time, without question. Let's show you my CD collection. This actually right here is a CD box set that has every single studio album on it, and you may be seeing that right there. This is actually a oops, hopefully that didn't stop the recording. This is actually the bonus tracks of ABBA, like all the singles that were not released on the other albums. Not completely true. I guess some of these songs one of these songs were on here, on the Merry-Go-Round, Santa Rosa, Ring Ring. The Swedish version actually was on the debut album. Waterloo, Swedish version. Fernando, Crazy World. Fernando's a fabulous song. I love that song so much. Crazy World is great. Happy Hawaii. I mean, I love all these songs, but Summer Night City's a really good one. Medley, Pick a Bale of Cotton on top of Old Smoky and Midnight Special. Love Light, Gimme 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 a Man After Midnight. I love that song. And Elaine. Elaine is one of my favorite songs of ABBA's. That is easily a top 10 song right there. Should I Laugh or Cry, You Owe Me One, Cassandra, Under Attack, and The Day Before You Came. Man, this is giving me some good nostalgia. Yeah, all these CDs, you know, this is it's a little booklet right here. It's the ABBA the albums, timelines, and disc contents. So it kind of goes through, you know, shows pictures of the bands and everything. The band, the, you know, studio albums, track listings, all that. Just kind of good stuff. And, you know, love all these albums to death. I played these albums a lot, especially years ago. I don't listen to them quite as much as I used to, unfortunately. I've been exploring other music genres and other bands and everything, and not really into pop, to be honest with you, but great stuff. That's cool. Some of the other CDs that I have, and I think this was it, yeah. Bought this at Target, ABBA Gold Greatest Hits, and then I bought, you know, more ABBA Gold later on down the line. And, what else? Yeah. This was my first ABBA CD, ABBA The Millennium Collection, which was great, but it didn't have all the tracks that I wanted. So, that's the ranking of the studio albums of ABBA, going over my collection of their CDs and vinyl and things like that. Let me know what y'all think of ABBA. I mean, they are literally my favorite band of all time. What are your favorite songs, and how would you rank these albums? You know, and if you haven't heard ABBA, try them out. They are a 70s band, but that doesn't matter. Like, I love old music, especially like, you know, bands like this. But yeah, no one could write a better, you know, album than ABBA, or better songs than they could. Every single song was masterpiece. You know, it's one of those, you know, I don't know how, like, every album was a masterpiece, and literally had, you know, you have albums that are masterpieces at number 8. You know, every single one of those albums are probably top, I'd safely say top 50, but I think that's being, like, generous in terms of that. I think they'd all be way higher than top 50, especially the top 5. Actually, probably especially the top 6, not my top 6. So yeah, they are supposed to be releasing new music. They were supposed to release it in 2019. Stuff backed them up. Or I don't know if it was 2019. For sure 2020, but, you know, a global pandemic kind of screwed things up. So hopefully they'll get new music out at some point very soon. But regardless, that is the 8 studio albums of ABBA. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. I have another ranking set up to do. I haven't done it yet. I don't know when I'll do it. Hopefully pretty soon though. But until next time, guys, I will see you in the next ranking video. Adios and goodbye.